Chugga, chugga, the wheels are turning. One last time. Johnny picked up his old guitar from the nail behind the door. He'd been playing every honky-tonk from Texas to the shore. 40 years of dust and neon lights, 40 years of road. Tonight he's leaving all of it behind. It's time to lay down. With his boots and battered case, the man behind the counter said, I know that worn-out face. Johnny smiled and said, one ticket, friend, just one more ride. The last train out to Boogoota, and I'm done when I arrive. The crowd don't know it yet tonight. They think it's just another show. But Johnny knows the truth inside. This is the last time he'll let go. Last train to Boogoota. Johnny, be good, take the ride. One final show, then it's over. Lay your guitar down with pride. Last train to Boogoota. The curtain's falling tonight. You gave them everything you had, boy. Now ride on into the light. Ride on, woo, ride on. He hit that stage like thunder, like the very first time he played. The crowd went wild like always, but something in him said, drink it in, old Johnny. Feel the fire while it burns. 'Cause every road has got an ending, and tonight you reach the turn. He bent those strings like poetry. He sang like he had wings. The spotlight hit his silver hair, and the whole room felt something. A woman in the front row cried. She didn't know just why, but everyone who loved him knew tonight was a goodbye. He closed his eyes and played the song he wrote when he was 17. The one that started everything, the best he'd ever sang. Last train to Boogoota. Johnny, be good, take the ride. One final show, then it's over. Lay your guitar down with pride. Last train to Boogoota. The curtain's falling tonight. You gave them everything you had, boy. Now ride on into the light. Ride on, woo, ride on. He never chased the fortune. He never begged for fame. He just loved the music, and the music loved him back the same. But a man can only burn so bright before he needs the dark. So Johnny said his last goodbye and carried home his heart. just waiting for her call. I never asked for this quiet life, this dust upon the shelf, just pages of a diary I wrote all by myself. No porch light burning just for me, no booze beside my door, a heart that's been saving all its love, just waiting to give more. Every night I watch the stars and make the same old wish, praying that somebody out there couldn't live like this. Then you pulled up in that pickup truck, and honey, I knew I was running out of luck. You came on down like a summer sun. Now everything I prayed for, darling, it's all mine. Save me tonight, take me away, out of the quiet into the bright. Hold me so tight, don't let me break. I've been waiting all my life. Save me tonight, make me believe love is a fire, a southern light. Dance through the night, set my heart free. You're my dream come alive. I built a world out on that porch swing, summer after summer, watching headlights on the highway. Everyone a wonder, racked up in a borrowed quilt, with nothing but my thoughts, counting all the things I wanted, all the things I lost. Then you walked in like a cool breeze on a hot July night. You were the answer to a prayer I'd nearly given up, right? Tearing down every wall I built so wide, you turned my loneliest of nights into the brightest light. And now you're standing on my front porch, real. Lord, I can't believe the way you make me feel. Don't you leave, don't you fade away. You're the reason, honey, that I stay. Save me tonight, take me away, out of the quiet into the bright. Hold me so tight, don't let me break. I've been waiting all my life. Save me tonight, make me believe love is a fire, a southern light. Dance through the night, set my heart free. You're my dream come alive. No more echoes, no more rain. You're the rainbow after the pain. Kick off your boots and dance with me. You're the only soul I need. No more silence, no more stone. You showed up and I'm finally home. Every back road that I ever knew, every back road led me straight to you. Save me, save me, save me tonight. Save me, hold me tight. Save me, feel alive. We dance, we come Save me tonight, take me away, out of the quiet into the bright. Hold me so tight, don't let me break. I've been waiting all my life. Save me tonight, make me believe love is a fire, a southern light. Dance through the night, set my heart free. You're my dream come alive. Save me tonight, we dance, we come alive tonight, tonight. Save me tonight.
There's a light on one side of the road, and the darkness on the other, cold as stone. And somewhere in the middle, Here I stand, with dust on my boots and blood on my hands. I've done things that angels would not speak, and I prayed on my knees when I was weak. I told myself I'm trying, I believe, but the devil knows my name, and so does he. I walk the line between the fire and the grace, never quite at home in either place. I do my best, or at least I tell myself I do. Between the good and the evil, I push through. There is good, there is evil, and there is me, drifting in between, trying to hold on to something I can't see. What keeps me honest, what keeps me right, is knowing one day ends this borrowed life. The final judgment, where it all comes down, when the Creator calls and silence fills the ground. Every soul laid bare, every deed laid plain, and what you were on earth is what you'll be again. I've seen good men fall and bad men rise, or watch the righteous weep and the wicked thrive. And I wondered, Lord, is any of this fair? Then I remembered, there's a reckoning out there. Not today, not tomorrow, maybe not in this life, but somewhere past the grave and past the night. Every choice I made alone in the dark will be read out loud and carved into my heart. I'm not a saint, Lord, you know I'm not, but I'm not the worst of what this world has got. I've been in the gray so long, I forgot the line, but I still look up sometimes, and that's a sign, because the only thing that keeps me from the fall is knowing there's a moment coming for us all, where time stops cold and eternity begins, and every soul must answer for its sins. There is good, there is evil, and there is me, drifting in between, trying to hold on to something I can't see. What keeps me honest, what keeps me right, is knowing one day ends this borrowed life. The final judgment, where it all comes down, when the Creator calls and silence fills the ground. Every soul laid bare, every deed laid plain, and what you were on earth is what you'll be again. There is good, there is evil,
side of the sink. You say you need your space, but you never really think about the way you reach for me at 3 a.m. Then act like strangers when the morning comes again. I've cried in the driveway, I've packed half my things, but something always pulls me back. Call it crazy, call it me. I know we're a wildfire, I know we're a mess, but I'd rather burn with you than settle for the rest. So I'm staying, yeah, I'm staying, and I need you to know, oh babe, I was made for loving you. Why does life have to be so complicated? Especially then, you've got walls built up like a Tennessee ridge, and I've been climbing them ever since I was a kid, in love with the idea that you finally let me in. Maybe I'm a fool, or maybe I just win, 'cause last Sunday you looked at me different somehow, like you were seeing what I've known for a while now. I know it ain't easy, Lord knows it ain't clean, but nothing worth keeping ever comes in between easy and real, and you're real, so here I stand. Oh babe, I was made for loving you. Why does life have to be so complicated? We keep breaking down, we keep breaking through, and I'm tired, but I ain't done, I'm dedicated. You're the one I chose, you're the road I walk again, through every slamming door, every almost end. Oh babe, I was made for loving you, even when it's hard, especially then. Maybe we're not perfect, maybe we never will be, but perfect was never what I came here looking for. I came here looking for you, just you. So yell if you gotta, I yell right back, and then we'll fall together when the light goes black, 'cause that's what we do. That's what we do. Oh babe, I was made for loving you. Why does life have to be so complicated? Oh, we keep breaking down, we keep breaking through, and I'm tired, but I ain't done, I'm dedicated. You're the one I chose, you're the road I walk again, through every slamming door, every almost end. Oh babe, I was made for loving you, even when it's hard, especially then. Yeah, especially then. Oh babe, I was made for loving you, complicated and all.
In the summer of '71, dust was burning red. 3 riders crossed the Danner land, left his daddy close to dead. 9 years old with shaking hands,
grabbed that old coat down, stared Silas Marsh dead in the eye, and never made a sound. The scar-faced man looked at that boy, something stopped him cold. Said, put it down now, son, but Cold Danner wouldn't fold. The riders left before the night, but Cole had changed that day. Something young inside him died, and something else came to stay. His daddy said, respect the gun. An old man said, make your mind like still water, son. Before the storm, before the chaos, find the calm in it all. Cold Danner, the fastest hand west of the Rio Grande. Cold Danner, didn't draw for glory, drew to make his stand. Still water running deep beneath that iron hand. Cold Danner, the legend of this land. 6 years of desert mornings, drawing till his hand bled dry. 14 and unbeatable, 16 touching the sky. An old Cherokee named Joseph told him where the real truth lies. The gun is always last, boy, first you quiet your mind. He wasn't looking for a name, just passing through Silver Creek. The two men walked into that bank, and Cole was on his feet. Before those outlaws cleared their guns, they were bleeding on the floor. The papers called him legend. Cold Danner wanted nothing more. But the trail of Silas Marsh ran cold and hot, 12 years of riding, Cole never forgot. The porch, the gun, his daddy on the ground. That debt don't die, just waits to be found. Cold Danner, Cold Danner, Cold Danner, Cold Danner, the fastest hand west of the Rio Grande. Cold Danner, didn't draw for glory, drew to make his stand. Still water running deep beneath that iron hand. Cold Danner, the legend of this land. Dusk fall, 1883. Cole walked into that saloon calm as Sunday morning. Marsh was in the back, 4 guns around him. Thought numbers made him safe. Thought wrong. Cole didn't look at the 4 men. He looked at Marsh, and Marsh remembered. A 9-year-old boy was shaking hands who didn't run. Tucson, Cole said, that's right. Nobody saw the draw. They only saw the aftermath. He lived at 74 out in the Santa Fe sun. A garden and 2 horses and a porch when day was done. Kids would ride from town to see the monster from the tales they found. A quiet, green-eyed man with wind-worn hands and trails. They'd ask him what it felt like being fastest in the West. He'd clean that old coat slowly, let the question settle and rest. Then he'd look out toward the sunset with a voice like dried out stone. Cold Danner, Cold Danner, Cold Danner, Cold Danner, the fastest hand west of the Rio Grande. Cold Danner, Cold Danner, didn't draw for glory, drew to make his stand. He said it never felt like speed, boy, it felt like stillness. Everything else just ran. Cold Danner, Cold Danner, the last and greatest legend of this land. Still water, The gun cleaned every evening like a prayer.